Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Hey guys, I'm the Wise One, and I'm here to welcome you to the World's 2023 quarterfinals, where NRG faces WBG Gaming. So in this video, we are going to watch the first game of this battle. Let's get started.
It was exactly the play we saw in their first game.
All right, answer back from Contracts on the opposite side. Dokla trying to build his rage at the moment.
Yep, needs to stack that up. Wants to be able to have an empowered spell here for this. Hits level 4. Cold Meek already used here. Contracts coming around now with a harrowed path. Flash, stun, follow-up coming in from Contracts. The Shy trying to get back. He goes unstoppable. They wanted to save a little bit of extra damage. They don't quite have it. Contracts back underneath the tier 1 turret. It will be a 1-for-1 trade. First blood over to NRG. Answer from Wei.
Not well aware enough.
No.
Contracts does clear out the ward, but they don't know Xiaohu's lines here still.
Yeah, Xiaohu coming around from the side. Prop Blossom! He goes for the flash and he finds the engage. Now they're gonna finally take out Contracts as Xiaohu set the trap, but he gets the payoff. But can Wei Wei get away? The level 5 Rel still trying to escape, and he's reinforced in time. A shockwave coming out from Palafox, and Xiaohu's gonna be caught in the back half of the fight. Wei Wei's still sticking around as Palafox gets the second kill of the game for NRG. FBI and
It's a shove out mid lane. It looks like it might turn into a dragon as well on top for Weibo.
Yeah, Weibo will be able to get the dragon, although NRG are in position. Wei Wei's our contract, sorry, has even come back out. So Wei Wei will be able to get it, but will they back away here?
In the back though, so Weibo have the information, but it looks like they're gonna call the Shy back.
They have the information, but they don't have the numbers. Wei Wei goes over the wall. He wants to try to contest it. Instead, it's going to be secured. And now Wei Wei's stuck in the pit. He has to crash down over the wall to escape, but Dokla's ready to follow him. May have been a bit of an error here from the top side of NRG, but the dominance from Dokla's ready to keep the fight going. Palafox goes in, and Wei Wei's trying to go out. Dokla's on pursuit. Palafox won't grab the kill just yet, but Palafox is finally going to get it now. Dokla over the wall. The Shy in the ground. NRG get 2.
Mid lane priority into a dragon take for themselves to even up the count. The question is, what is the counterplay here from Weibo? Wei Wei tried to sneak in, but FBI got there early. Saw him trying to get it.
Here it Wei Wei wants to try and propel him to stardom, especially if he can get this dive off on bot side. But look at the collapse from NRG.
They're coming down, but remember, the plates have already fallen, and the turret's at about 0 HP. Weibo's just going to commit long enough to guarantee to energy.
It was 11 HP. I actually feel for you, Wei Wei. I've been there. He tries to Q smite, and he's really close on the calculations, but 11 HP off. Contracts is able to get it. Weibo still get mid tower, though.
Yeah, they will be able to force still when it comes towards towers, and having that Rift Guard now to break up a mid lane turret is going to make it way easier for NRG to try and play for that pick style we were talking about. Play off of the vision they can establish on this top end, and make sure Palafox
and try and get 2 towers out of it, then rotate down to the dragon that's about to spawn now. Nice chain of events here for NRG, trying to use the momentum that they have.
Go for 2 turrets, maybe on this top side. They'll definitely get 1. You can see the reset starting to come through from NRG to try and answer this. But as you just said, Flowers, this is kind of Weibo going right. We don't care about a second Chem Dragon going over. We want to set up that vision.
Yeah, Weibo doing a good job here, just brute forcing this tier 2 turret. They got a 4-man play in the top side. Dokla's already at half HP. FBI and Ignar ready to back him up now, while Palafox split pushes on the bottom side of the map, taking out the tier 1. Weibo really want this tier 2 turret, but it's a 4v4 now. Dokla at half HP means NRG's making the call to back off. They don't want to throw the game for this. So Weibo is going to take the big cash prize for the tier 2.
Yeah, it's a smart push.
The opportunity to do so as well.
It might be the most important one on the opponent team as Ignar wants to follow up on him, but Ignar doesn't have a flash either.
This top Kench could be in a whole lot of trouble. They're going to burst him down. Big Stand only keeps him alive for an extra second. Xiaohu's into the back. They stun up Palafox. He tries to get some damage back, but it ain't going to work. The Shy goes all out, and Palafox is his next target. FBI and Dokla's trying to get away, but it's a shutdown over the Shy. Weibo just got 2. Weibo, they still have full health on light, but it's the Shy and Wei Wei who don't have a lot to work with. NRG burning the Baron low. Weibo backs off. NRG are going to find themselves a Baron. Wei Wei having to fully disengage as Dokla goes over the wall. The big purple one. Starting up the Drake. They are the ones to dare NRG to come and answer. Weibo know that they have the better engage tools, the better mechanisms. The Drake is already taken, tied up 2-2.
Back the extra distance of the flashes here. Try and play that kite back team fight.
I think it's also NRG not actually establishing side waves as much as they'd like to for that dragon. No push on top, only having Dokla being able to push bot.
Left on the objective. Energy still approaching. Dokla coming over now. The Shy looking to approach from behind. Weibo are going in for the engage. They want the collapse. Weiwei's going to find one target, but it's only Contracts. Pop Blossom hits nobody. Contracts in the stasis, keeping himself alive as the Shy is now isolated from everybody else, but it's Dokla singing the same song. FBI fires off the ulti as the Croc tries to run, but the Shy's on the hunt. Dokla's low, and he flashes away from the third hit of the Intofo strikes. Ignore looking to come back in as Palafox guns the Shy down. Contracts again, looking dies.
That is exactly what a successful kite back team fight looks. Energy, they scramble and they split so that oh, never mind, we're gonna look for another one.
Ignar throwing out the tongue lash. Xiaohu in danger. Palafox throws out the ball. Weiwei is low. A lot of damage onto Xiaohu, but instead it's going to be Ignar killed off. A massive amount of damage coming out from Light. He won't get the snipe, and Xiaohu falls. A one-for-one trade on the back end, but now Palafox may be in danger. Weiwei trying to trade with him as Palafox continues his retreat. The rest of the team coming up to reinforce the Baron.
Palafox did TP back in with his death cap, so he's going to stick around. FBI going to do the same. They're waiting for Dokla. There's the TP. Time to get Weibo.
Everybody's back in. Crisp is down to 20% HP. The Shy jumps. He goes after FBI, and the Senna has been isolated and brought down. Dokla goes into the pit, but Weibo has the Baron. Dokla wants to clean him up, but he ain't going to find anybody and has to dice back.
So they've already taken out the Senna. They have the numbers advantage, even with the extra death cap there on Palafox and him arriving. Weibo get everyone out. They got the objective. This game is delivering so well back and forth.
The fact that the Shy did such a good job of preventing
Power spike here for them, and things are becoming more and more difficult for Energy to deal with these guys. As a TP is summoned up mid lane, that's going to guarantee that Weibo can force down the tier 2 turret.
Light is so massive on this Aphelios with double summoners plus the Melio though to protect him. Weibo, the onslaught, they're inside the base.
They managed to crack the first inhibitor turret. They will not overforce and go after the inhibitor itself, instead rotating down to the bottom lane where the Shy already has the next wave prepped. They're going to break their second inhibitor turret as Light applies the DPS to the mid lane inhib. Now they got to be careful on Energy's side. There's threats in so many places. The Shy's going to get jumped on by 2, but the mid lane inhib is still being taken down. First inhib falls, and the Shy is again fearless back in the bottom lane. Contracts goes back into the fountain to heal up and shop, but Weibo can still keep this pressure going. Contracts and the rest of Energy, are they even going to make a stand? Bottom lane inhibitor falls. Baron's still up.
Can't really take this fight. Let's just try and take the dragon so we have something. Baron goes across, and I mean, to Weibo, how far do you want to push this?
Well, Weibo are just walking down mid lane, it looks like. Remember, they're the ones who have the empowered recall. It's not Energy's. The Dragon's going to be slain, but Weibo's just running straight down mid. They're summoning up the TP. Palafox and Dokla want to try to stop him. The Shy's reinforcing. The Demolish proc ready to go. First Nexus turret is already almost down. Xiaohu takes it out. Now they go in after Palafox as Weiwei won't be able to 100 to 0, but instead it's going to be Nexus turrets dying. The full engage comes out.
The shockwave!
Penalty over the top keeps him alive. Ignor's still standing, but he backs away. Xiaohu somehow staying alive as Light kills Contract. Energy will fall, and Weibo are the ones to knock him down. All 5 still alive. The LPL takes game 1.
Light, deathless on the Aphelios. Those Melio warm hugs keeping him warm at night. Never goes down.
I'm the Wise One, and welcome to the second game between NRG and Weibo Gaming for the World's 2023 quarterfinals. Let's watch the best moments of this awesome game.
Weibo is just outlaning Energy across the rift right now. They've got a 600 gold lead with no kills. Now Ignar is going to get rooted up by the Gravitum. Crash down from Weiwei. First blood, and it goes over to Crisp.
This is so
Into the first neutral objective of the game with this first Drake, 7 minutes in. So that'll be an easy pickup there for Weiwei. A little bit more damage, plus the smite gets it done. Nearly a 2,000.
After that one, his coaches talked to him, and they're like, "Hey, yo, so Freak buffed up the Gore Drinker, and a lot of the. Never mind, we're gonna go for a bottom side dive here. Energy, they kill the ward, they're still gonna go.
Energy wants to make the 4-man play. They got the Unbreakable Will, and they're ready to start. Weiwei's already here for the counterattack. When they jump in, the Killer Instinct's gonna find Light, and he's already down. Ignar with a flash away to make sure he doesn't pay one back. Pop Blossom only finds one. Xiaohu's gonna pick up Ignar, but now he might be taken down. The Shy teleports in. World Enders ready to end their world, baby. FBI staying alive only for a moment to kill Xiaohu, but now they're trapped between a rock and a hard place. FBI falls. There's nothing left. Energy are crushed. It's 5 kills over to Weibo. 900 gold ahead here in this game. Weibo running every single matchup.
Yeah, that's a lane economy shot to the hearts of LCS fans.
I believe they're still loading the energy bars, okay?
Disclaimer there with an asterisk is Weibo.
I'm well adapted to it, though, because I've been on it for 12 years.
And the minions take the top lane tier 1. That's going to guarantee they can take the tier 1 turret. We'll see if they want to try to push it ahead to gain anything else. Contracts moving forward.
Yeah.
Top tier 2 is a long ways away from being under any real pressure. They would love to try and create some pressure down towards this bottom side, but obviously that's where Weibo have concentrated their efforts, so it just ends up in a bit of...
Yeah, they have to funnel the money here for NRG. Uh-oh.
FBI in some trouble, flashing away from the ulti. He knows how much damage Light is going to do from a long way away. Magnet Storm into Ignar, who tries to flash and get himself out. Blastgone's going to take NRG, are going to start up the Baron. They're daring Weibo to come and answer. Palafox throwing the ball into the brush. Weiwei having to back away again now. 5,000 HP left for the Baron. Weiwei goes in with a Magnet Storm. Pop Blossom's gonna find one, but nothing else. Killer Instinct into the back line, but FBI's gonna die. Light gets the first kill, and Ignar has to run. Xiaohu stays alive, and NRG are crushed. A double kill back over to Light. The Shy puts a blade through the heart of Contracts, and Palafox and Dokla can do nothing but look on as Weibo will absolutely decimate North America's team.
The combo was separated from NRG, and Weibo pounds immediately onto RNG, and now they turn towards the Baron.
Light did such a good job cutting back with his Gale Force. Now, though, Baron, 6,000 HP and dropping.
Game number 1, they had to do a 3v5, now it's a 2v4. Dokla going in, they're trying to find the damage onto Weiwei. Dokla kills him off, and the Baron's not gonna be taken just yet. Dokla's still fighting. The Shy trying to find the Q3, but he ain't gonna grab it. Dokla dashing for the Baron. The response from Weibo, what's it gonna be? Baron down to 5,000. Weiwei's still dead.
Finish!
TP coming
Finish!
in. World Ender's still there. Baron dropped. However, the Pop Blossom just found 3. Xiaohu goes in. The massive shockwave nearly kills Light and Crisp. Xiaohu's hanging on. Contract turning it right back around on the Light, but he won't be able to find enough damage. Dokla can't do it either. As NRG bodies hit the floor all over the river, they got the Baron, but it nearly gets a kill, but not quite.
Positioning for Weibo in mid, though. They want the Cassante.
They go in, but the Pathmaker gets him away back underneath the tier 2. Is it going to be enough just yet? Yes, it will. Light is unstoppable, and he shines bright with the Resnar. And Contracts now having to retreat as the tier 3 turret starts to crumble. Weibo is a machine once they get ahead, and they're not stopping yet. Palafox is run down, and Light is making a highlight reel out of these guys.
Run from it! Hide from it! Love it or hate it! Aphelios has made it to the world stage, and Weibo want to ride those
Going to back off those Nexus turrets, but look at the destruction Weibo have laid waste to the NRG base.
But Weibo immediately shut him up. They were not going to put up with that.
He did, it was just sorry.
It was, please don't. Okay, fine, sorry. Meanwhile, now they're looking for the Shy. Pick their way back in.
All right, they're going after the Aatrox, but he's already got the Sterix. He's finding a lot of healing, but it ain't going to be enough. Shut down over to Contracts. Xiaohu makes a TP, but what can they find? Ignar looking to regroup. They got to try to save FBI. He slammed back into the ground, and Xiaohu found him. Now we got a 4v4. Even fight, but it looks like Weibo. All right, everybody grouped up around mid. North America is very familiar with this situation. The Shy getting jumped on by Contracts here, loses a little bit of HP, but nothing too serious. Jumping right back in, goes for the Q3, but he won't find it. Now with the World Ender, Ignar with a knock up onto 2. They crash down into FBI. He's under pressure. The Shy is still alive. Dokla goes all out with the Ball Blossom, finds another one. The Shy's still not going to be killed just yet, but FBI finally got him. Ignar giving the other 2 away. NRG going for the team fight. Ignar, the target. He can't be saved, and Light is godlike. It's a 4v4 on the Rift, as Weibo have control over the Drake Pit, and Contracts has no way in. Mountain Soul goes over to Weibo.
They don't have any opportunity to get in. Palafox is looking for something sneaky. Has no damage, no ult available, and it will be Weibo.
As soon as he spawns, he's right there. Ignar's got to take the long way, and I hope the Cal's been doing his cardio. NRG, there's no way they get there in time. The Baron's already at 5K. Weibo's gonna get the Soul. Weibo's gonna get the Baron. Weibo's got everything. Contracts tries to get away with the Vault Breaker, tries to stay alive. Dokla's in the middle of everybody.
The Shockwave.
Cassante, he gets the Shockwave placement over for Palafox, a massive Q3, but there's no follow-up. Weibo's in trouble as FBI and Contracts are now fighting the Shy. They take him low, but they can't take him down. The Shy's Aatrox is a raid boss, and he's still fighting. Ignore finally drops him as they come in with a massive counterattack, and the Pop Blossom claims FBI. The follow-up claims Ignar, and Weibo is about to take the game.
NRG got the Shy, but Weibo are coming for the Nexus. They've got Baron, and they can push hard.
They may have got the raid boss, but it's not gonna matter. Weibo still pushing. They go in after the enemy carry. Palafox trying to get away, and he barely survives. Now Contracts, he's the sacrificial lamb. Light is legendary, and Dokla and Palafox cannot stop him. Game number 1 was close. Game number 2, absolutely not. Dokla can't do it. He goes all out, but he's only gonna buy a moment. Light is legendary, and Weiwei leads the charge. The Nexus is under pressure as Palafox keeps trying to fight back, but the Aphelios will take Nexus number 2, and Weibo hits match point.
Weibo are not stopping here in the quarterfinals. Finding these consistent opportunities to turn around the small picks NRG are looking for, and finding the win again and again.
Such impressive stuff here from Weibo.
I'm the wise one, and in this video we are going to take a look at the best moments of the third game between NRG and Weibo Gaming for the World's 2023 quarterfinals. Let's get started.
Early for NRG. Caitlyn being able to
Karma already coming, Ignar heading up.
Crisp also rotating. He's only got 300 HP here on the Heimerdinger. Weiwei throws the sapling over the wall, goes in after Ignar. The follow-up comes out from the grenade. A lot of damage on Ignar, who has to flash away. Weiwei's ready for the follow. First blood over to Crisp. They even secure the blue. They might even find enough damage back into Contracts. Now who has to flash away. Weiwei survives.
from having that tempo and having that control around the Dragons, this game is going to become way, way easier for them.
Speaking of Weiwei, he's once again going after his favorite thing. Contracts his chicken camp. Jumping in now with a twisted advance. Xiaohu coming around to help him. Contracts! What was that? What was that?
His Q got dodged. That was at Worlds.
Yeah, I thought it was taking the Hobbits to Isengard, but basically this tree has been taking this Hobbit all around the map with him, and it's caused major issues. Now there's the Dragon gone as well. Contracts is only going to be looking at that, and all the call for Weibo. Look at Weiwei. He's like, I'm going straight for the bot lane dive.
And he's already summoning up the twisted advance. FBI's gonna get caught out here at the beginning, gets cleansed, trying to get away from it still, flashing to drag Weiwei with him, but it ain't gonna matter. FBI just gets shot to pieces. Light grabs the kill. 3-0 game for Weibo.
Weiwei's back in his home, bottom lane. Good force from him with the Maokai ultimate. They've got what they came for. They got the push. Weiwei wants a little bit more. Can he smite fight on this? Contracts doesn't have his smite anymore. And Weiwei gets rooted up.
Yep, Weiwei rooted up. The Ignite comes down as well. Contract still going after him. Gets the Arctic Assault that time, flashing after him. Palafox wants in here. They go in to facilitate the E. Palafox grabbing a kill. NRG is on the board.
A kill immediately with the ult, and even though FBI cleanses, just barely getting pipped by this twisted advance sets up then for Weibo.
Back to live. Palafox in a bad spot. He tries to use the Soul Unbound, but it's not going to get him away from this one. Xiaohu takes the kill. Weibo picking up their
Crisp to the punch, but can he get on towards Light to get a kill?
Ooh, Light trying to play super aggressively. Now he tries to get away as Ignar's going in. A little bit more damage. True shot, barrage strikes true, and Light falls down. Xiaohu
Towards NRG. Palafox having push in mid, going to make things a bit easier for them to start to move over to his spot side.
Oh, Ignar, blink and you'll miss it. Xiaohu sets the trap, and Ignar way of Light. Everything is coming up Weibo here in game number 3. They're up 2,000 gold, 2 Drakes to nothing 12 minutes in.
But the problem is,
So this turret is done for, you would have to think. A little bit more damage coming out there. The Jace extra attack speed allowing him to put the DPS into it. True shot barrage over the top, going after the minions. Ain't gonna get it done. First turret of the game goes to Weibo.
and you can look at the map.
Chain they need to guarantee these kills. Even when they find that first part of it, the rest isn't there. Palafox versus the Shy up in the top part of the map. Soul Unbound. Oh no! A rock to the face! Learn your place! The Shy absolutely decimates him there in the 1v1. That wasn't even close. Dokla now losing to Xiaohu in the bottom lane. Drops the equalizer. It ain't gonna matter. Flashing the auto attacks. Weibo is just better.
That's to Shao. The Shy pushing on top turret, Light pushing on mid turret, NRG trying to fight back!
They want to try to find something here, but again, it's just Crisp and Weiwei.
And this is what we were saying, the second Weibo get control. It is so hard to play into this composition. I think Weibo, well, they're split, but they're not really in a position to even go for it because Palafox, he's trying to catch the wave mid.
FBI and the rest of Energy trying to take control over this bot side river and set up for the
He's gone!
Xiaohu's already on a rampage. Palafox is gone. The Twisted Advance is out. Equalizer over the top, but Dokla's going to be the target here as Xiaohu finally shut down. FBI taking the credit on that one, but he's traded back over to Dokla, who dies to Light. Meanwhile, Ignar makes an escape to the Hex Gates, and now Weiwei and the rest of Weibo have control over this Drake. They have control over the river. They have a 4v3 on the Rift. Contracts, you don't want to go in there, buddy. It's no way out. Soul point over to Weibo.
Huge stuff for Weibo.
Been the moniker, and unfortunately for him, he's never been able to shift that over towards Worlds. And now Dokla may need to shift out of here.
I feel like every single time the camera pans to an isolated member of Energy, it's a Twisted Advance coming from the...
Possible comeback. Can they get him? Contracts ult!
Palafox goes in. Xiaohu's a big target if they can take him down. He wants to disengage,
They got him.
but the damage on the Soul Unbound is enough to secure the kill. Now what about the counter punch? Energy trying to escape. Weiwei and the Shy
Still
still...
pressure though, might come back to bite the Shy.
All right, Energy sending 3 men after him. Make it 4 as the TP's coming in. The Shy trying to fight these guys, just jumps back over the head. Styling on him for now, but can he continue getting away? Twisted Advance over the top. True shot barrage to get it done. The Shy falls first. Equalizer now falling as Contract drops. Xiaohu's got the damage, and Palafox has to retreat. Weiwei leading the charge yet again with a Twisted Advance as Dokla barely stays alive. Weiwei having to flash out. Double kill back over to Xiaohu. Palafox goes in, gets one back of his own. Light still trying to get another kill. There's so many.
Caitlyn traps!
Energy trying to approach on this, but Weibo, they know it's so huge if they get it. The engage is immediately going to find Crisp, but now Energy's got to be careful. The dragon's been claimed. The soul belongs to Weibo. The game belongs to Weibo. Everything's about to go to Weibo. Xiaohu's in a killing spree. 2 are already dead on Energy's side. Palafox is going to join him, and Weibo are merciless.
The first year that as well, they find the fight and they immediately turn towards Baron.
Baron will be taken as we go into the replay.
You are delighted as Wave.
Light just using that ace in the hole to chip away at the health of FBI, who does not have a lot of sustain. Palafox going over the wall, doesn't find anything with the ulti except a dab. Now they got the Maokai. The Shy's ready for the follow-up. He locks down 2. Ignar's dead. Dokla's dead. There's no chance left for Energy as FBI is sniped from downtown. A double kill. Back for Xiaohu. He's ready to silence the doubters, to quiet the haters. Weibo is going to go through those Nexus turrets like butter. Hope is a dangerous thing, and Weibo will crush the hopes of North America, crush the Nexus turrets, and crush this quarterfinal. They earn their place in the semifinals.
The LPL showing up here against the LCS. It looked close in game number 1, but it was quickly squashed by Weibo.